Hey y'all, Kevin here, and this is Pure Reviews, where I review all kinds of products. So if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And in particular, if you find this video useful or helpful, be sure to hit that like button before you go. Maybe even leave a comment that simply says thanks. Really helps with the channel a ton, and I greatly appreciate it. So today's product is available on their website, and I've included a link in the description that will take you directly to their page, where you can see the current price point, see if it's on sale, all that lovely information. But what is it? So today's video I want to share with you is kind of a follow-up video of my Cove Security system. So I've been running Cove Security here for a little over 4 years. I wanted to kind of give you my follow-up and how much I've actually still love their system. And actually Cove reached out and sent me some of their latest gear, because since I've filmed my original video, they've updated a lot of their equipment, streamlined, made it a lot smaller, made it look a lot nicer. So let's first off cover how the experience has been so far. So like I said, I've been running Cove for over 4 years. They've always been very, very easy to deal with. When it comes to as simple as changing a credit card or contacting customer service, very, very quick to respond. But most importantly, if you have any situations like an alarm goes off, they've been very quick to respond and obviously send out the local authorities with very fast response times. That's one of the most important things, obviously, with the whole system. And so I've been very, very pleased with that. Very easy to set up. That was one of the big things that that drove me to Cove versus a lot of other security companies that I was looking at, because I could do this system myself. You don't need a professional. You can simply install it yourself. Anybody can do it. You don't have to have any skills, which is really, really nice. Another major aspect of it is the system is customizable to your needs. No need to buy extra equipment and not utilize it. You only buy the parts you need. And let's say you're on a budget and maybe right now you only want to cover your perimeter doors. And as you get more funds, you can add to the system as you wish. So you don't have to do everything at once either, which makes it nice. You can slowly build your system to your liking, or if you move and your needs change, you can add to your system as well. So very, very versatile as far as utilizing it. I absolutely love the app. It's super, super simple to utilize. You can easily arm and disarm when you're away. So for example, I went on vacation. I had somebody coming and staying at my house, but they couldn't come for a couple days later. So I left the alarm system on and then I disprogrammed it before they arrived. You can also give people their own numbers if you wish, so that way you know who's incoming. So if you have like a cleaning staff, they can have their own alarm codes and whatnot. But overall, I've been very, very pleased with the way the system has run and its basically its interface. So now let's go over a lot of their new parts and pieces. So the first thing I want to share with you, the biggest change is the monitor system itself. So first off, when it comes with it, you can set it up. It comes with like a stand here. So if you have it like in a kitchen or something like that, or on a dresser or a piece of furniture right by the door, or maybe your nightstand, you can have it in. You can see it just sits right there. Otherwise, it does come with the ability and the hardware to mount it up on a wall. So like if you have it by the back door and you want it mounted on the wall, you can do that. A big change with it is it's a lot cleaner, slicker interface itself. So as you can see, it's nice and compact here, and it's got just a nice large touchscreen. That's another thing that I liked about the Cove system, is it doesn't look like it came right out of the 1980s. They've moved up into the 21st century, or 22nd century, I should say. And it's very, very modernized. It's all a touch screen. It's very sleek looking. I have had no issues with any of the equipment over the last 4+ years that I've been using it. I've had to not replace a single battery on any of my door sensors or my motion sensors. Everything is run very well, so it lasts a long time. Especially the fact that I haven't had to replace any batteries is pretty incredible in the last 4 years. And that's with normal daily use out of the device itself. Now, like I said, one of the biggest things is the control unit itself has been kind of slimmed down and a lot streamlined, because they also now have a kind of hub base station. So this is the brains of the operation, if you will, and it is designed, you can actually hang it up in a closet, for example, if you wish, or you can put it up like I have it gonna just buy up where my all my router is and all that. On the back side of things, it just plugs in, and then it plugs in Ethernet right into your Wi-Fi. high, and then it just plugs into a standard wall outlet itself. This has a nice loud siren built into it. So, you know, this is my main room. If somebody comes in, it's hitting them with a nice loud siren. So very, very nice. They've basically separated the brains. My older setup, the brains were all right in the touchpad. So this one, people have to run around if they want to try to pull off all the devices off of the wall and lose power to them per se. But they also do have built-in battery backups and securities for that as well. Now, in addition to that, if you do need an additional siren, they do sell a little siren kit. So you can place this, for example, in your bedroom, or if you have a second story, you can put this where maybe you don't hear it. And it just plugs into a standard outlet. So you can increase that siren around. You can even put this up in the attic if you wish. You have versatile options as far as that aspect. Now, as far as the motion controls for the door, sensors are super easy to install. They're pretty much just like the originals, the ones that I have. They're these nice little compact guys. And like I said, my sensors, they just take a little itty bitty battery on them. 4 years, still haven't had to change it yet. So batteries last a nice long time. Very easy to attach. You just simply peel and stick the 3M sticky tape. And then you're just gonna make sure the little minus buttons here line up. And they're just magnetized. And so that is how it attaches. Very, very, very simple to install. Like I said, you do not need a professional to help you with this. You can choose what you want and easily install it yourself. But like, so, you know, very, very easy to utilize. Now, obviously, let's say you live somewhere it's cold, or you're worried about a busted pipe or water heater. They also have a water sensor. So the way this works is it sits off the ground a little bit, and you see these little four kind of brass looking contacts. Whatever moisture hits those, it will set off a siren and notify you via the control panel, notify Cove, hey, there may be a water leak. So that way water can be killed off to your house and it doesn't flood and cause massive amounts of damage. So these little water sensors are absolutely great. They're great for putting underneath the sink, especially on exterior walls where a pipe might freeze. Water heaters, big thing, put them by the water heaters, dishwasher, put them by a washing machine, that kind of stuff, anywhere that can leak. They're very thin, so you can easily slide them under, for example, a washing machine, and they'll be out of the way. And once again, nice little sensor built into it. Now, I have a glass sensors. These are absolutely amazing. They just come with a little sticky side tape, and then it screws in, a little button on the side. Once again, very easy to program. It's gonna walk you through all the steps of setting up, and then it's gonna find it, connect it. And so how these work is if somebody breaks a window, it's gonna hear the crash sound. And essentially that's gonna send off an alarm. Now, I had a shelf fall in my house, and this warned me of that. So I knew I had some cleaners cleaning, and they knocked a shelf over, and I instantly got a notification. So great little device, especially if you have areas where you have big windows, maybe they don't open and you're just worried about somebody breaking the glass. These help with that, and you can pick them as you need. Now, motion sensing obviously is a big thing. So they have little motion sensors. Why I like these is they're nice and compact and designed. And you can see they have the sticking part on the corners. So if you need to put this between two walls, you can stick it on the sides and it will stick and stay. Obviously with the system, you can set it as alarm away. When you do alarm away, it will activate the motion sensors. But if you do away home, basically it's not gonna activate anything because you're home. It's not gonna activate this because you don't wanna set it off. It's only activating the perimeter aspects of it. So the motion sensor can be turned on and off, which is another nice feature. But I love the fact that it's super, super compact, but it has a nice wide angle. Once again, very easy to use, and you just press the button on the side, once again, to pair it and set it up in your system. Now, let's say you do have you're a senior, you have fall issues or whatnot. They do sell these little tiles now that you can wear around your neck. So if you do fall in an emergency, you can't get up, you can press this button and it will immediately notify authorities and send help for you, which is another nice aspect of it. So this is kind of great for if you live by yourself, or you have health issues, or you're wheelchair bound and something happens like the transferring wise and you fall in and you can't get up situation. That's where this device is nice. And so you can press this and hook up. Like their whole ecosystem, they have a little bit of everything. There's the additional parts here, like you can hook it up to smoke detectors, all kinds of stuff. Now, if you want to disarm your system from basically your car, let's say you pull into the driveway, you don't want to mess with pressing in your PIN code or anything like that, they do make these little fob pieces, which is just like your car setup, where you have the arm stay, arm away in the disarm buttons. Very, very easy to utilize. So you can keep these on your key ring, or if you have a child, you can send this with them and have them, so it's easy to access without giving them a pin if you wish. So once again, another easy way to disarm. You got lots of options, which is one of the reasons, once again, why I like the Cove system. Now, they also work with the security cameras out there. They are partnered with Cove Security, so you can go ahead and set up to where you have indoor cameras, a nice little pan and tilt camera, and that will actually show on the screen, or you get notifications via the app. Very easy to set up. They also have the very exterior cameras, solar paneled, where you don't need to have it hooked up to a battery or anything like that. So once again, these systems are integrated with the Cove system, can be added as needed. So if you don't want to start off with any of the cameras and you need to add that later down the road, you can do that. So very, very flexible. That's a part I can't stress enough with the Cove system. One, anybody can install it. Two, very, very easy to add pieces as you need and as your budget allows. But overall, I've been very, very pleased with the setup. It's all going to come in an easy box that's tailored for you. And I cannot stress enough, the security response has been great. Customer service has been great. I've had no billing issues at all. I've been very, very happy with it. No contracts, nothing like that. You can leave as soon as you want to leave. And then you just buy all the equipment when you start off a la carte. So it's very, very easy to utilize. If you are in the market and you are thinking about basically what kind of security system do I want, or do I need to have a professional install it and all that? No, you don't. You can do it yourself and save a lot of cash doing that. I totally recommend checking out Cove Security System. If there is something that I haven't quite covered that you're a little curious about, feel free to hit me up in the comment section. I do typically respond to those. That is it till the next video. You guys take it easy. Later. Congrats, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated for the support. Be sure to hit that like button on the video. It really, really does help out. And if you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell if you want to get notified when new videos come out on this channel.